Hey everybody, and welcome back. So in today's video we are going to be setting up a few of our yearly budgets for 2023. So we have our new Erin Condren planner here. This one is a 7x9 monthly planner. I have a link down below in the description box if you want to head over there and check out any of the planners on Erin Condren. I like the monthly planner for budgeting, but we're going to flip back here into our note pages. I ordered some extra pages in the back. If you don't do that, they'll end up here and just give you the few that goes with each month. So I ordered extra so I could do overview for the whole year. So let me show y'all. They're stuck. So in this video, we are going to set up sinking funds. We're going to put in how much we would love to save each month. As y'all know, not every month we stuff sinking funds, but I'm really hoping to bring in extra income to be able to stuff monthly for sinking funds, but we're going to try, and how much we need annually or close to it compared to what we used this past year. I did go through and sit down and figure out how much we actually spent throughout the year for like birthdays and card tags and Christmas and different things on our list. So I'm going to show y'all what our annual amount is going to be, and I divided that by 12 months, so that's how I got how much I would love to save each month for these categories. We are also going to lay down our debt tracker. We're going to put what our debts are, how much the beginning is. I don't have those numbers yet, so I will fill that in as soon as I close out for 2022. We're going to put in how much we paid at the end of the year. We'll put the total amount we paid, put in how much interest is, and then our ending balance for the year. So we'll fill that out at the end of next year. And we also have our savings tracker to see how much we've saved for each month, what we started with and how much we took out, what we added to it each month. So that will be a fun thing there. But let's go ahead and get started. So we have first up the sinking funds. And we're going to lay this one right here next to our budget that I did previously. Okay, there we go. Hope everyone is having a great vacation. If you're on vacation still from winter break with the kiddos and stuff. Hope you had a good Christmas. Not sure if this video will go before Christmas or after Christmas, but we'll see. All right. So there's that. We're going to flip it here. And we are going to do our categories. All right, so first up, I try to do them in alphabetical order for our sinking funds. It just makes it flow a little bit better for me. So the first one we have is anniversary. We have birthdays, and there are 6 of us in our house that we plan for birthdays. So we base that number off of that. Car maintenance, car tags. We have 3 cars that we pay a one-time yearly amount for our car taxes. That gives us the registration renewal and a new sticker for the car. Then we have Christmas. Clothes. Dance, family fun, gifts. Gifts is for any of our nieces, nephews, siblings, parents, anybody's birthday we were invited to. We'll pull from gifts to fund a present, just give them cash, something, or going out to dinner, whatever, we pull it from gifts. Holiday, any holiday other than Christmas, we try to pull from here. So if the kids need stuff for Valentine's Day for school, if they do Halloween costumes, anything holiday related other than Christmas. Then we have lawn care. We have medical. This here helps cover over-the-counter prescriptions, first aid supplies, anything like that. Anything that goes to medical that we need to pay out of pocket for, it goes there. And then we have pets. We have Sam's Club. School. We have learned that school is getting expensive. Then we have vision. And then utilities, which utilities will be a little buffer for when our power or water is over what we budgeted for the month. We'll have to have some sitting in there. All right, so those are all of the categories that we have as of right now. We are going to skip all the way down here to the bottom, just in case throughout the year we add another one. That way we can put it back here and keep up with it for the year. All right, so there's them. Grab a ruler. All right. All right, so anniversary. For the year, we would love to have $500 to spend either doing like a little overnight trip or just dinner and us being able to buy each other something special or doing something special together. So we would love to be able to fund that to $500. So October is our anniversary, so we have until then. So we have 10 months, so we need about $50 a month for that one. Now birthdays, we spent a little less than $1,500, so that's how much we are going to put in for annual for this year. So we would need about $125 set aside a month. Car maintenance, I have $500, but if we can add more to this, it would be fabulous because car maintenance can add up quickly. So that would be $40 a month. Car tags, I took last year's car tags and kind of rounded them up for in case they were a little less or a little more. So $750 is how much we'll roughly need for all three cars. So that will be $60. For Christmas, we're going to be budgeting $1,500. Needing to save $125. Clothes, $400. So about $30 a month. Dance is about $850, and that was including Alexis's tap shoes that we had to purchase, which she'll be doing it again next year. We won't have to purchase those because we kind of went up a size a little bit, so there should be plenty of space in there. But we'll need $141. Family fun is $500. We don't do too much, but we would like to have a little bit sitting there just in case we decide to go out and do anything. That'll be $40 a month. Gifts, I want to say I went through and did the math, adding it up for my nephews and nieces, my parents and siblings, and then friends and family that we get invited to. So it came around to close to $300 if I did a certain amount per child and per adult. So that's what I did on there to kind of get a number, and that would be $25. And then about the same thing for holiday, kind of just estimated on how much we spent and what we're looking forward to this coming year. Lawn care, I'm putting $100 down because we didn't spend much more than that, But if we happen to need more than that, we'll just have to figure it out. Medical, we also only put 100. For pets, I put 250. I would love to save more than that, but I don't want to overthink it, because this is about how much we spent. It was for like toys or new bowls, collars, things like that, because their dog food comes from our grocery budget. So these are just extra things for pets, and that includes the like flea and tick medicine, things like that. And that would be $20 a month. Sam's Club, right now it's $150. In February, when I have to renew, I'm gonna see if I take off one of our cards, because only one of us really go, and see if it comes down. But that'll be $10 a month. School, we are wanting to save $600, and that will be $50. This will cover back to school supplies, field trips, book fairs, school pictures, and any other activities that come up for the school year will come from school. Then we have vision, and that is $300. James, I want to say he can get new pair of glasses this coming year. So we're setting aside $300. Alexis just got hers this year, so I don't think she'll be able to get them until the following year. So they're every other year. So we'll need a $25 set aside for here. And then in utilities, I would love to have $150 set aside, or half for the year. So that would be about $15 a month. All right. So for a total monthly amount here, we would need $801 a month extra to add to that to fully fund them each month. Now, we don't always get this, so I'm hoping to bring in at least half or so to help get those where we want them. And then we do put some of our tax money towards our sinking funds, and when that comes in, so we'll probably fully fund a few of these. If not, just put a little bit in some of them, and that will help as well. Then our annual amount would be $9,612 roughly for sinking funds. So, but a few of these only are at a certain time. So like anniversary will be a one-time use in October. Birthdays, we have 6 of us, so there will be 6 different times that birthdays will be used. Card tags will be 3. Christmas is a single one time. Dance is usually a one time, unless we need to purchase her shoes or costume at the beginning of the year for a new size or whatever. Sam's Club is a once a year thing as well. We only have to renew it once a year. But the rest of these are ongoing, meaning that they're constantly bringing money in, sending money out, and they're on that cycle of pulling money in and out. So that is where we are at with the sinking funds here on what we're looking like. So we're going to flip over one sheet, and we're going to set up the debt tracker here and a savings tracker here. So I'm going to use this snowflake one from the January stickers. Okay. So we're only going to be setting this one up because I don't have all the ending numbers yet. So I'm going to lay it down, and as soon as I get my numbers for the end of the year, we can fill this in. So right now we only have 4 debts, but I'm going to drop a few spaces just in case anything comes up through the year, and hopefully it doesn't, but it's possible. It's 12 months. That's a long time. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We'll go down to here. So just in case anything gets added later down the road. So that is what our debt side is going to look like. We have the Highlander, which is my car, It is still in the 20,000s. I don't think will be less than that before the end of the year. Let's see. Yeah, so it'll be in the 20,000s. Then we have the Camaro, which will be in the 14,000s, medical and student loans. So I'm hoping to see student loans go bye-bye, but we don't know yet. If it does, I will be excited. So I want to see how much interest we actually pay on our cars this next year. So that's going to be fun to track and see what that looks like at the end of the year and how much we actually paid. So I'm so excited to see that for the 2023. All right. And then lastly, we are going to do our savings tracker. Okay. Okay. So our 2023 savings. Okay, and we're going to drop this one all the way down at the bottom. All right, so for this one here, I will go through and do probably the months on how much we're starting with. So for savings here, this is not for the emergency savings. This is for savings for to have another savings building up. So what we started with, how much we were able to add that month, if we used any of our savings, and then ending. So we're trying to build another savings account for any smaller purchases, things that are not an emergency. So emergencies, in everyone's opinions, are very different. So like emergency for us, if the washer and dryer broke down, we needed to replace it. Something happened to the car, we pulled from emergencies. But if we need appliance for the house or something, we would pull it from savings versus our emergency fund. Anything that we didn't have in sinking funds, so we would pull it from here. So we're trying to build up a regular savings account to have that inflow there. So we'll see how much we're able to save into this each month. And this will depend on what we already bring in and how much we are able to set aside to go here. So I would love to have a goal of like having this up to maybe $1,000 by the end of the year and kind of maintaining it there. That would be great way to have a little something sitting there. All right, so far we have set up our 2023 budget overview, our sinking funds. I'm really going to strive to bring in an extra, this amount here, $801, to cover sinking funds. Now, if we pay it off and fully fund it, I will put fully funded over here, and that amount will go down. That way I won't have to focus on those, but the ongoing ones, they'll keep reoccurring. So I might like go ahead and take care of anniversary and knock that one out, and we won't have to worry about funding it. So different things. But we'll see how it goes when tax money comes in, different things like that, and how much extra inflow we'll have. So then we have our debt tracker, and we'll add our debts and numbers as soon as we close out 2022, and then our savings tracker. So I'm super excited for that one. But stay tuned for the next video. I'm going to be setting up my business budget, as well as laying out sinking emergency funds and showing y'all how we're going to be, how much we need to save in our emergency funds for monthly, 6 months, 3 months, and a year. So stay tuned for that video as well. But I really hope that y'all enjoyed a 2023 budget. Stay tuned for the next ones, and I can't wait to catch y'all then. Bye bye now.